All right, so you know what I'm talking about. You've been there. You've gone to the gym. You've worked out hard all week. You've been watching what you eat. You're thinking, yes, I have made a lot of progress. I know that I've been doing really, really well. And then you get on that scale and it says the same thing it said last week when you stepped on it. And you think, what? You mean to tell me that everything that I did was for nothing? Like all that hard work was for nothing? Like I haven't made any progress, nothing's changed, my body's exactly the same way that it was last week? And really the answer is no, that's not true. Probably what has happened is you've gained muscle mass. And now the reason why we say that we want to lose weight is usually because we want to be smaller, we want to look smaller, and I mean, gaining muscle is a good thing because muscle is denser, it takes up less space, and it just looks better, right? And also muscle is good because it will speed up your metabolism, because the muscle will burn more calories than fat. So muscle is something, muscle good, muscle yes, this is something that you want to build muscle. Matter of fact, I think that it is essential that you are doing things as you are working out to build that muscle. But as you're building a muscle, when you find out that, you know, the scale is maybe even going up. That happened to me once. It was a few years ago. I was going to the track and I was running, and I would run like 5 miles in a day, and I did that for like 5 days. And I was thinking, yes, and so I get on the scale and I had gained 2 pounds. And I said to my husband, how do you run 25 miles in a week and gain weight? And he was saying, oh, you're probably just gaining muscle. And you know, in the back of my mind, I knew that was true, but it just really messes with your mind psychologically when that scale is like either not moving or it is increasing. So I am going to tell you some tips, some things that you can do to get over that little slump, because, you know, I used to say that scales lie, but really they don't exactly lie. They don't tell the whole story, because there's more going on in your body, good things going on in your body, than what that scale is actually telling you. The scale is saying no progress when really you've made lots of gains. So I'm going to give you some tips on things that you can do. Number one thing that you can do is you can take pictures of yourself. So, you know, a lot of times we rely on a mirror, and to be honest, I think, at least for me in my experience, mirrors don't give a good representation of what you look like. And I know that I've looked in the mirror and I would think, oh, yeah, you don't look like you've really gained weight. And then I step on the scale and it's like, have gained a lot of weight. And I know that I've heard other stories of women who have said, well, I never knew that, you know, I never realized how much weight I gained. Then I stepped on the scale and it said it was like over 300 pounds. And I was thinking, what? So this person really, just by looking at mirrors, had no clue. Actually, I say this person, but I've heard multiple people give the same story. Had no clue of what they look like, just based on looking at the mirror. But when you take photographs, because there have been times where I've seen myself in a photograph and I think, whoa, I didn't know that I looked that big. Or in a video, and I think, whoa, I didn't know that I looked that big. So I think that it's better to take photographs to get a better representation of really how you look. And when you see like a lot of the before and after pictures, you can actually see that the person is smaller, and you'll be able to see that you're a lot smaller, and which means that you are making progress regardless of what that scale is telling you, because it's not telling you the full story. It's not telling you how much muscle you've gained, which takes up less space and looks a lot better, and how much fat that you've actually lost. It's just telling you what your weight is. It's not telling you the shift in the balance that's going on in your body. So I think that it's a good idea to take pictures. Number 2 is to do measurements. So you can take a tape measure, kind of like this, and you can measure different parts of your body, and you will see that when you measure those parts of your body, you will be able to see that they are actually getting smaller. Your measurements are shrinking. So you might want to do like your arms, your legs. You may want to do on your legs, you may want to do like your calf. You might want to do your thighs, your hip area, your waist, your bust. You want to do all of these areas, and then let's say every month or so you can do another measurement and you'll see, wow, it was at, you know, this number last month when I did my measurement, and now it's at this number. So I have really shrunk. I have really gotten smaller. So that is a good idea. Number 3 is clothes. So you can actually tell by your clothes that you wear if, you know, they're a little looser, or even like when you're gaining weight, you do notice when your clothes are getting tighter when you're gaining weight. But you'll even see like clothes that used to be that used to be tight on you are now like looser. You just see a difference in the clothes. Now I do have gold pants. I am a big proponent of gold clothes, but I'm not saying go out and buy a whole new wardrobe and then try to fit into it. No, I think that you should buy maybe one article of clothing, usually it's pants, that you can't fit, that your goal is to get into those pants. So you're not like spending tons of money on a whole new wardrobe and then you know, you don't want to do that. It's not even necessary anyway, because once you hit that goal, then you can buy your new wardrobe as your reward for all of your hard work. But you just buy one pair of like really cute pants that you can't fit, and you can see how, okay, first I couldn't even get them over my thighs, and then a little later on you say, wow, look, now I can get them over my thighs, and now I can get them over, you know. So you can use the goal clothes in order to help determine your progress. Number 4 is a body composition scale, or a body fat scale. This is an example. This is mine, the one that I use. And what it does is it measures, well, not only does it give you your weight in pounds, but it also tells you your measurement in, it measures your body fat percentage, body hydration, muscle mass, and your bone density. Now, the thing about these scales is, one way I would not use the scale. I would not use the scale to really, because they're not probably 100% accurate as far as telling your true body composition, because what it does is, you have these, you stand on these two sides, and now this is just an example of a scale because other scales look different, but you have 1 foot here, 1 foot here, and an electric current, just a really small light electric current, is perfectly safe. No, you don't feel it. It goes from 1 foot up through the lower part of your body and then down to through your other foot, in order to see, because the current can move quicker through muscle and water than it can through fat and bone. So therefore, it just measures how long it takes to go through your body. Now, it's not exactly completely accurate. Like if it says, oh, you have 40% body fat. Well, your body fat percentage might not be exactly 40%, because, and it really all depends on where you hold your weight. See, because if you, like me, hold most of your weight in the lower part of your body, then it's probably going to overestimate your body fat percentage because it goes through the lower half of your body. But if you carry most of your fat in the top part of your body, then it might underestimate your body fat percentage because it's not going through that part of your body where you hold most of your fat. But what I do use this for, which I think is great for, is to tell you changes in your body composition. So where it might not exactly tell you exactly what the percentage is, it might not be accurate in that way, it is, you are going to be able to see changes. So you will see, okay, well, now first my body fat percentage said it was like, say, 40% body fat, and now it went down to 38% body fat. Well, okay, well, now I know that my body fat percentage has gone down. And whereas before it might say, okay, well, you are, when at first you had like 18% muscle mass, and now you're up to like 20% muscle mass, then you know that your you can see the change in the percentage of your body. So you know that your body composition is changing, and that's what you want. So that's a good thing. So, but when you're going to use it, you have to use it at the same time, under the same conditions. So it's when you wake up, before you have that glass of water, when you've been asleep, so you fasted for so many hours because you've been asleep, and then you get up, you go to the bathroom, eliminate, and then you hop on the scale before you even like consume anything. First thing you do in the morning, and you take your you take your body composition at that same time, then it should be able to tell you changes in your body composition. So it's good in that way. So you can actually see, because there have been times where I'm like, why am I plateauing? A plateau used to be, to me, like just the most discouraging thing. But just say in the past couple of weeks, I hit this plateau. And I was like, oh no, but then I did measured my body composition, and I saw that it was changing. So I didn't know that everything that I was doing, and I knew that I was actually making a difference in my body. And psychologically, it just helps you a lot in that way, so you don't quit what you're doing, that you persevere and you keep going, because that's when we're good. Because trust me, that scale is gonna start moving down again. Plateaus don't last forever if you just persevere and you keep on with it. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this has been informative to you. Let me know if you have other tips, and comment below if you have other tips or things that you can do, or let me know if you've tried some of these things and how it's worked out for you. But either way, if you liked the video, then please give me a like. And you want to see more videos in my channel, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.